Welcome back as we continue to highlight people making a difference in and around Chicago. Today's Changemaker is using food to help others and to spread kindness. Chicago celebrity chef Joey Morelli is the founder of Joey's Food Fight, a nonprofit he created to bring his passion of cooking to orphanages and shelters all around the world. So far, he's done this through 2 international trips, one in Cambodia and his latest venture to Ukraine. Joey Morelli joins us now live in studio. Joey, welcome. So glad to have you with us today. First of all, I love the name, Joey's Food Fight. How'd you come up with that? And it says so much, and it's fun.
It's a simple and beautiful thing. My father's favorite movie is Animal House.
Animal House.
Think of the movie Food Fight.
Of course.
That's literally where I got it. Someday I'm going to reenact that scene.
Well, for those of us of an older vintage, we love that reference of that, but you're doing so much good. This is not just fun and games. This is very serious. You made one trip to Cambodia. Tell us about what you discovered when you made that trip and some of the things you were doing to make their lives better through food.
Well, the first thing that stood out to me in Cambodia, where I was in, is Stung Ming Che, which is literally the garbage district of Cambodia. Books written about it, one book called The Rent Collector. It's it's where people live in the garbage, they shop it. Now, it's not open like it used to be, but back in the day, that's where people lived and ate. So I cooked in and around Stung Ming Che.
You built some kitchens too, right?
Yes, I built a kitchen at Hope House Orphanage. A gentleman from Deerfield, Eric Lyons, he bought the orphanage. He's a first responder kind of guy. I went to his fundraiser. I said, hey, I want to cook your orphanage, and that was the beginning of Joey's Food Fight. But what really stood out to me in Cambodia was it's not third world. Some of the areas feel closer to fourth world, and yes, I made that term up.
Wow. And you also recently came back from Ukraine, of course, a war-torn area right now as that conflict with Russia continues. What did you see there that really changed your life?
Man, I feel like it was so life-changing. It's refugees in their own country, fleeing the war area and heading up closer to Poland in the town that I cooked in called Stry. And there's soldiers and the wives and kids. And the thing that hit me the hardest was all the soldiers without their limbs. And a whole generation of young men in this town were not present. They're either at war or they've been wiped out for no reason. And you feel it and you see it. And the bomb sirens go off all the time. And mom earmuffs. The bombs hit close to where I was a few times, but they didn't detonate.
How concerned were you about your safety, first and foremost? And how much did you see your food and your presence uplift these people who are living this nightmare every day?
I'm not a fearful person, but day one when I got there and the alarm went off at 2 a.m., I was like, oh, I made a mistake. I am an idiot. But then you get in the flow, you get in the groove, and you realize different bomb alarms have different meanings. The bomb alarms going off in Stry, the town I was in so close to Poland, were really saying, remember everybody, we're still at war, honor the soldiers. It wasn't that there was an imminent bomb coming through. But if you're closer to Kyiv or Lviv, the alarms were all different, and that meant go to a shelter, get downstairs, they're coming. Yeah. So that is surreal and unbelievable. Now the food that I learned how to cook with all, I cooked for about $250 a day every day.
You learned to cook their cuisine over there.
Well, I was there for 30 days, so every day I would learn something about their food, and they would learn something about how a professional chef can make their food better. So they joined me in the kitchen. By then, there was 4 or 5 refugees in the kitchen with me, learning about French techniques and applying it to their cuisine. It was awesome.
That is amazing. Very quickly before we have to let you go, because we could talk about this all day. It's so phenomenal what you're doing. I would love to if I had all the time in the world to do it. But tell us what's next for you. What is this initiative you have, 10 for 10? What is that? 10 and 10.
I'm going to go to 10 countries in the next 10 years. And I'm going back to, again, mom earmuffs. I'm going back to...
You don't want her to hear this.
No, she's going to be real pissed because she's listening right now. I love you, Mommy. Yes. She's my best friend. My dad's my other best friend. I'm going back to Ukraine because there's a huger audience. I want to cook with Chef Jose Andres of World Central Kitchen. I want to get a little closer to what's going on and feel it. It's like being in Europe in 42. It's surreal. And I'm going to go to 10 different countries. I've already scheduled Suriname, Central America next year. An orphanage in Uganda just reached out to me. That's right. They can now connect with me on my social media. And I'm going to Uganda next year.
Well, will you come
Philippines.
back and see us after you do that? Because Mom and Dad raised a great son for you to do that and healing the world through your food. Joey Morelli, thanks so much for being with us.
My
we appreciate
pleasure.
it. Joey's
Thank you.
Food Fight. Love what you're doing. We'll have a link to more details on Joey's Food Fight at our website, cbschicago.com. Thank you, my friend.
God bless, guys.